Hey, so last time we spoke, we were talking about these things, these vintage lenses, and I wanted to put my money where my mouth is and actually go and force myself to do a full shoot with one of these lenses. So last time I was talking to you about this guy. This is the Pentacon Electric. It's a 50mm lens, goes down to 1.8 and all the way back up to f16. So I was in a place called Nyborg, which I think is how you pronounce it, in Denmark, for our company's Hack Week. And I wanted to make a short movie about just what everyone was doing. It was more of just a general filming around, showing people doing what they do on a Hack Week. So there were some people building an arcade cabinet. There were a bunch of people just generally hacking on projects, so coding and things like that. And then there was the after party, which was people enjoying like a wedding style outdoor with marquee and barbecues and things kind of situation. So I had plenty of opportunity to play around with this lens, testing out what it was like to play with focusing. Getting used to that was kind of a challenge because I'm not used to manual focus. You know, quite new to this kind of stuff. But generally speaking, I got a lot of good results. So as you can see from these clips, what you get from a lens like this is certainly a really interesting effect. So just to show you what I'm getting from this, or what I'm getting at with this, is that it's got this really nice coating. So you can see on the front of the lens it says multi-coating. And you can see as I kind of turn it around in the light, it's got this, well, I don't know how well you can see that in the camera. It's got this kind of, there we go, that's a nice shot. It's got this purplish hue, which is that multi-coating. Basically what this gives you is this amazing kind of response to any kind of lens flare and that kind of thing. So you can see in some of these shots where I was basically trying to capture the flare through the trees and capture the sunset, you get this kind of intense purplish hue. Now in some shots it was kind of challenging and frustrating, especially in bright sunlight. So when some of the guys were outside working on the arcade cabinet, it was super bright sunlight, and this lens stops up to f16. So really it would have been nicer to either have an ND filter on it to take out some of that, or maybe just a UV just to filter some of it out, which I didn't have to hand, or maybe a slightly different lens, which I've now got my hands on, to stop up to f22. So this one I picked up last week in a charity shop. It's the Tessar Carl Zeiss Jena DDR, and it looks like this. It's a 50mm, again, f2.8. This is what it looks like. So this is a kind of a similar feel to some of the other lenses, like the Helios 44M that I was also showing you last time. And if you missed that video, it's things that you can connect to your modern camera using this guy. So this is the M42 Adapter to E-mount, or NEX mount as it used to be known, which is the Sony mount. So super cheap, these kind of things, about £15, so just near $20, and it's worth it because you get to connect all of these old kind of screw mount lenses. So I've got the Carl Zeiss Jena now for when I am dealing with any kind of extreme sunlight, and when it's a little bit less than super bright, then my favorite is definitely the Pentacon, which I shot most of that Hack Week video with. So again, highly recommended. Enjoy some of the shots that I've taken with this, and I'm definitely going to keep shooting with it. Again, these old lenses, super smooth focusing. You get amazing bokeh as well, or bokeh, depends how you pronounce it. So I definitely recommend checking it out. I took quite a lot of shots on this that I didn't use for the final video, especially just shots of me pulling focus and staring at bokeh, thinking, oh God, it looks beautiful, but there's really no way I could ever use it for anything. So it's definitely something to consider if you are looking for something to expand your lens library with. So that's the Pentacon Electric 1.8 50mm and the Carl Zeiss Jena DDR. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.